Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys? Sag, hope you're well. See what your energies are, the overall energies. This is a general read. It can be any aspect of your life, whatever you're the most focused on. Sagittarius. So we have by the book. So there's some kind of remembering, doing things by the book. Okay. See, the elephant never forgets. Yeah, we have building blocks. So it's about building, okay? Someone perfecting their craft and skills. Now, some of you could be remembering something, okay? Well, doing things by the book is about, kind of having faith. I see an 11. So there's definitely some kind of reminiscing or remembering something that you were working on. Something you were doing, you're perfecting your craft and skills here. If it's not you, it's another person. Yeah, I see just breathe. So it's about balance, grounding yourself. So it's energy of someone here who's, it's about finding that inner balance. I feel this energy of some of you definitely remembering something. Okay, something from the past, reminiscing, doing things by the book, playing by the rules. Just breathe. Yeah, and we have a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, possibly Scorpio, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. So there's definitely an energy of somebody reaching out, and it has to do with someone tossing breadcrumbs. You see, this is something in the past. Someone's reminiscing, remembering. Maybe you were very generous. You were putting in a lot of effort. Somebody wasn't putting in a lot of effort. Six of Pentacles. This could be a marriage, a relationship, or a job situation. This is generally somebody who's hands-on, very hard worker, very theatrical, sometimes very dramatic. Definitely a person who generally knows what they want. So maybe, this is someone who wasn't really giving, but there's this, maybe you're remembering this, you may be reflecting on it, but there it is, this fresh new start, this opportunity. Somebody's going to reach out. So it has to do with reciprocity. Now, maybe you put a lot of effort into something, someone didn't, but I feel someone here is kind of reminiscing, and I feel they want to build something. So there's this opportunity, and it could be a communication, a message. Yeah, you're definitely focused on work. Definitely someone who's grounded. See, just breathe. You're staying balanced. You're not getting all worked up here. Not a focus on your house, your home. Yeah, I feel this energy of reciprocating. Somebody here, I feel, definitely didn't put a lot of effort in the past. Now this person wants to reach out. So it's a fresh new start, an opportunity. It's a communication. Yeah, there you are. You could be the King of Wands. You could be the Queen of Wands. Okay, take it how it resonates for you. But you know what you want. You're not settling. You're very focused, very driven. So I definitely feel like you're focused on yourself, kind of just doing you. Definitely staying very calm. Yeah. We have an ending. So yeah, some Scorpio energy. Some of you may have ended a situation with someone who wasn't putting in the effort, because I feel like you're just kind of doing you. And maybe it's yourself, You're more focused on work. Maybe you're just doing you. We'll see. But someone is definitely remembering and reminiscing. This King of Wands, yeah, it's an energy of waiting. See, waiting for someone to reciprocate. So we all know the Queen of Wands energy is someone who doesn't wait around forever. You just start doing you. You're definitely passionate about something, your work, maybe your career. But there's definitely someone who wasn't reciprocating. It's a lack. Something lacking, yeah. See, it has to do with emotional fulfillment. I feel like you were giving and you were waiting for someone to, maybe open up emotionally. But this has to do with your future. So some of you are definitely having some kind of a fresh new start with or without this person, because I feel it's almost like too little too late. Yeah, there it is, Sag. There it is. And then we have the King of Wands. So, the King of Wands could be Sag, but this could also be Sagittarius. So you both may have that energy, but it's also an energy of someone who's focused a lot on success. Someone who sometimes comes in, looks for attention. They don't really give a lot. So I feel like you were waiting for something here. Maybe this person's waiting for you. I don't know. It could go either way for sure, but something has ended because of this. Looks like a possible Scorpio. Yeah, there's been a painful ending. So somebody here just coming in looking for attention. I feel it's an energy of someone who's kind of been playing the field, focused more on their financial success. And maybe it's yourself, like I say, but there's a cycle in someone's life that's over. So there's this fresh new start, this new opportunity. Something is finished here. Could be a cycle, a pattern. Something was painful. Yeah, so it has to do with the wand. See, focusing on the wand. Two people kind of focused on themselves here. But, you know, I feel this is someone who didn't get something they wanted. See, it wasn't successful. So there was no victory here. You see, so we got a person with a big ego. And I feel it's where you're changing your focus. You're no longer focused. Yeah. It has to do with the one. Something you're both very creative, both very focused on the wand, very creative, very passionate, very driven. But there's this energy of a waiting. Now, they're, like I say, they're either waiting for you or you're waiting for them. And it has to do with someone opening up, see, reaching out, seeing the bigger picture. It has to do with emotional fulfillment. See, somebody here kind of just, it's all about me. I want to be emotionally fulfilled. It's a person who comes in when they just want attention. So it's ended, I feel. So it's an energy of releasing this wand energy, letting go. See, it's a person who, like I feel, they kind of reach out. They want you to give. They want you to do all the work. But it takes two people, see? So someone's letting go of things that no longer serve because something has ended. This relationship, a job, whatever it is. Yeah. It's an energy of someone seeing the bigger picture because they're reminiscing, see? Letting go of past. So there's something to do with the past being released. It has to do with someone's hopes and dreams. I feel it has to do with someone knowing their worth, their value. Yeah, you've got someone who probably feels like you're out of their league. Vice versa. Yeah, a little bit detached energy, a lot of focus on their finances. See, they work a lot. They're definitely chasing success. So someone who's probably not budging. Maybe you chased this person at some point, okay? But it has to do with them chasing you. So we have someone who's a bit of a runner. Could be you. But this part of me, this Prince of Pentacles is someone who's kind of detaching. So they're releasing. It's a person who's focused on their finances. Definitely a past energy. Yeah. Someone who wants you to indulge them. They want you to do all the work. They got other things on the go. Yeah. They're kind of focused on self. You know, a little Leo energy. So it has to do with a lack of confidence. This is someone who didn't have a lot of confidence. This is something that would, you know, be successful. But it has to do with being strong and confident. It looks like they could be a Leo. But it has to do with chasing. Somebody here is a bit of a runner, you see. It has to do with this person chasing. You may have chased this person and then you were waiting for them to, you know, reach out. But there, look at that. So there's definitely an energy of someone not pulling their weight, not being responsible. So there's definitely a cycle, this release of this passion, this wand. The one, letting it go. So sometimes what I'm actually seeing is if you set something free and sometimes it comes back to you. So it's hard to say what's happened here, but look at the lack. See, someone acted like they didn't have any money, or they, it's a person who feels, I feel, doesn't really want the relationship, or it has to do with baggage, burdens, financial responsibilities, lack of money. Now, it's often a person who's lonely, but I feel like we have someone who's insecure. Okay, to do with their finances. But we have, I feel there's a lack of confidence. This person's not very confident. You may be more confident than them. Yeah, see? So someone's coming in more confident. That's what I feel. They're releasing whatever this is that no longer serves. So we have the death. So something is ended, yeah. Things speeding up, multiple opportunities, been there, done that. So some of you are, like I say, you're focusing on your finances, but here's this person coming in. You may be actually getting attention from someone else here. They're looking, because I feel like you're no longer giving them attention, or vice versa, but it's an energy of someone looking to see who someone's giving all their attention to, because you're not giving it to them, or you're feeling like they're not giving you enough attention. A little detached. This is somebody who acts like they're not interested when they are. They want you to chase them, and you're not chasing. So there's an energy of lack, okay? This is someone who comes in with lack. Acts like they don't have any money, but they probably do. Or they feel that way about you. But it's someone who maybe made you not feel good about yourself. See, this is an energy where you're strong and you're confident, and they were the one with the lack. So it could be someone who's blaming you, okay? So whatever it is, a little bit of the blame game. But there it is, Two of Wands, taking things to the next level. See, he's been there, done that, going down a new path. Just breathe. Okay, it's telling you to just breathe. Because whatever this is, I don't think it's something worth getting worked up over. You know, it's a life path. This is someone who's at a crossroads in their life. They're now in a hurry, you see. Now, I don't know if they don't have a lot of money and they come in and act like they do. Whatever the situation, I'm just telling you to just kind of pay attention, stay grounded and be sensible. I feel there's someone here you're not so sure you see a future with because of this energy. I feel it's an energy of someone who wanted you to chase them. They acted like they weren't interested, thinking that you would chase them. See, you're actually this person's hopes and dreams. Definitely someone who's very charming, very attractive. Definitely a lot of sexy energy here. Couple of people very passionate. Yeah, so there it is. See, this is, you're looking at the details of this situation. But you see, this is a fresh new start, a new opportunity. You know, it could be yourself just leaving this behind and setting this person free. If they come back to you, whatever. I feel like they just have this, act like they're not interested. They're focused more on their money. They're, you know, not as interested. Maybe they're just not that into you, but I feel it's an energy of they have the lack of confidence. Okay? They lack the confidence. So it has to do with sacrifice and possibly self-sabotage. Yeah, see? Sacrificing for love. This is someone who doesn't want to sacrifice everything they've worked for. But there's a choice in love here. Some of you actually have a couple choices. You may actually start getting a lot of attention. You may have a couple people with Aries, Leo, or Sag energy, even Scorpio coming towards you here. Okay? So something is ending and something new, I feel, is going to begin, because I feel there's this incoming. I feel like you're very busy. Maybe even you have multiple opportunities, or you're feeling that this person does, because they're not giving you attention, or they feel, like I say, they feel that way about you. It's like you're both, you know, in that same energy. But the Princess of Pentacles is someone who's kind of grounded. See, you're just grounding yourself. Just breathe. You're looking at the details. Now, this is about going down this path. You know, it's a life path, a choice. Okay, maybe you have a choice between two people, or you feel they do. Something in a communication you're looking at, and maybe why something ended. Let's have a look at this. Breathe. Yeah, see, this is someone here who wants to reach out. You know, it could be someone apologizing. Maybe it doesn't feel sincere, but it has to do with love. This person's going to come in and fish for information, but do be careful of the story someone tells you. There's something in the communication, the story, something they say to you. Okay, it could be an apology. We'll see. Let's have a look at this Prince of, yeah, so it has to do with feeling safe and secure and stable. Someone wants to know if you're single. Now, you could have a person who doesn't want the responsibility of a relationship. Maybe they had a lot of debt, a lot of baggage. You know, they don't feel like they have enough to share. Whatever the situation. It's definitely a single person. I feel someone, you know, it has to do with, could be a business opportunity for some of you, but I feel what we have is someone that has to do with feeling safe and secure with someone, whether they're stable or reliable, or someone has someone's best interest. So really make sure this person has your best interest at heart. Okay? You know, you're sharing the same energy here. A lot of focus on money. Oh, there's the Empress being open. See, you're very balanced. See, this is yourself being balanced. That's why the Queen of Pentacles here. You have a comfortable home. You're always preparing for the future. You're very independent. Yeah, you see. But you're open. You're very balanced. I do see this beautiful healing and a lot of creativity. I feel like you're open. You showered some abundance upon someone, and now you're waiting for them to put in some effort. And I feel this is someone who may be giving you excuses. They work too much, or they have too much going on. I feel it's someone who just wants to be single. But I definitely feel the energy of reminiscing, remembering. It's about doing things by the book. So we have some Taurus energy here. See how someone conducted themselves, the way they behave. It's definitely a person playing the field, a little bit of player energy, somebody definitely with a big ego. Okay, maybe both of you do, because I do see the waiting, looking elsewhere. The Empress only waits so long, then you're open to other opportunities. See, someone may feel like it's too late. You may have other choices. There's love here. I see a Gemini energy as well, Aquarius. I feel as though, yeah, that's definitely an energy of sacrifice. This is someone who didn't want to sacrifice. See, it looks like you sacrificed, you gave. You were more confident that this could be something long-term or successful. But like I say, you could flip it over. Maybe it's yourself, you know. This is someone who acts like they don't have any money when they possibly do. Or they come in, they act like they have money when they don't. So, you know, watch that sacrifice, okay? I feel there's some self-sabotage. Yeah. Someone who doesn't want to sacrifice anything for love here. But this is someone who's longing for love. They're reminiscing. Could be someone who's missing you. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Or pardon me, Prince of Pentacles. I wanted to do that first. Yeah. So this is an energy of someone clearing out negative thoughts and energy, the thoughts that pin them down. So it's a little bit of a pause, a break. So maybe you're on a break from someone. Okay. I feel like you're healing. You're releasing. You are definitely going in another direction. I definitely feel like you're looking out for yourself. Queen of Pentacles, Empress. Okay, taking care of yourself, very independent. Tell me about the love. You know, the lovers is a bond, a connection between two. There's love here, but someone doesn't want to sacrifice everything they worked for love. So you're open, but you want someone who puts in the effort. It takes two people. See? Reciprocity, equal give and take. It's the energy of someone reaching out. Not so sure you're going to reciprocate here. I feel they're going to apologize. See, this is somebody here who's, it could be, like I say, someone who makes up a lot of excuses, but often it's a person who, they're not very sincere. Now, it could be someone who's not taking responsibility for their own actions, the way they behave, the way they conducted themselves. So I feel this person's kind of reminiscing. They're kind of thinking, you were open, you showered abundance upon them, you gave, and they didn't reciprocate. They didn't put in the effort, you see? And this is what I feel they're looking at. So I feel this is someone who also, maybe if they apologized, it wasn't very sincere, or they didn't take responsibility for the way they conducted themselves. Yeah, see, justice. Someone didn't come in right. They didn't treat you right. They didn't do things by the book. This is someone who doesn't play by the rules. Okay, society standards, you know. Yeah, and maybe it's yourself too, like I say, and you know, maybe you're just feeling this person's not right for you. You know, you may be looking at this, been there, done that. You know, you may be thinking you just rather be single, but feel this person's, I'm going to reach out and ask you if you're single. I do think there's someone missing somebody. This is a person who felt someone was out of their league, or the situation was out of reach. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, see, walking away. Feeling the situation's out of reach. So it's an energy of somebody ending something. It was painful. They just walked away. I feel like it's more than likely yourself. Yeah, there it is. Manifesting, a little mirroring. See, someone manifesting. And there we have, yeah, see the way someone conducts themselves. Someone who has everything they need but love, and they're reminiscing. Someone's missing you. It's two people who weren't on the same page, the same path. Maybe this is someone who wasn't ready financially. They didn't have a lot to give. Definitely, I feel yourself, you've been focused on your finances. If you haven't, it's telling you to ground yourself, to focus on your money. Okay? Definitely see a person who's independent. Okay? So you may, like I say, you may be very grounded, very financially stable, but it has to do with partnering up. Somebody here maybe feels you don't have their best interest, or they just want to be single. They could be a business owner too, but it has to do with two people looking out for each other's best interests. Both people, you're both looking out for yourselves here. Definitely two very independent people. Wow. But it definitely has to do with having faith. See, somebody here was definitely in that energy of manifesting, having all the tools, the information, having everything they need. The mirroring, your habits, your lifestyle. There's maybe you have some kind of differences, but boy, this person's reminiscing. I feel someone's got baggage from a past relationship, so definitely that cycle ended. Things are definitely shifting in your favor, though. I can see you have a lot abundance, you have a lot to offer, and they're reminiscing. I feel like you gave, you reciprocated, you sacrificed and gave, and they didn't. Okay. And like I say, I mean, if this person's someone coming back around, you may now be in that role. King of Pentacles. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles now. So yeah, it's definitely an energy of healing. I don't know where to put this. It just flew out when I was talking. So this is definitely a person focused a lot on their finances. It's a person who's kind of emotionally detached. I don't know, maybe they just entered a relationship with someone. They weren't really, you know, wanting to be single for a while. But I feel that energy of breathe, that grounding. Someone is looking, see, they're looking at that reciprocity. I feel they're reminiscing. Definitely focused on finances, the future, somebody who likes to be prepared ahead. So we have two people who are very much the same here in a lot of ways. King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Wands. What does this King of Pentacles want? What do they want? They want the Queen of Pentacles, their partner. Yeah, they want someone financially stable, someone grounded, practical, maybe a bit of a homebody. Yeah, you see? I feel this is someone who acted like they weren't interested, tried to get you to chase them, but I feel like it didn't go in their favor. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so but I do feel they were chasing financial success, but maybe this person felt you were chasing them for money that you didn't have any. Okay, so like there's a lot of vice versa here. So wow, yeah, see, this is someone who failed to recognize the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe both of you, look at that. This person, what do they want? They want the Queen of Pentacles. They want someone grounded, practical, someone who's focused on their finances, somebody they can be comfortable with, be themselves with. So it has to do with their lifestyle, their habits. There's a lot of reminiscing. Now, it could be single parents too, okay? But it's a reminiscing. Two people longing for love. See, this is someone missing. Now, I don't know who this is. They're definitely someone who, either has a business or land. I mean, they could be a farmer. They could work in banking. They could, own property. But it has to do with partnering up. I feel someone's going to ask you if you're still single. And I definitely feel like you know this person. Now, you may have had something that was on and off with this person. Maybe you felt they were manipulating you, making up excuses. Maybe they were. It definitely looks like they were. And it could be yourself, but, maybe a little fear of commitment here, or, but I feel it has to do with hopes and dreams. And someone here's failed to recognize a magical opportunity. Maybe they rejected you or you rejected them, but single parent energy possibly, but it's definitely a person longing for love. They're reminiscing about being with you, They could be fantasizing as well, but it really looks like this is someone who, maybe you knew this person when you were young, okay? But it's an energy of longing, someone longing, waiting for someone to reach out. I feel like you're open to other offers. Yeah, see, this is someone who failed to recognize. Yeah, they're reminiscing. They failed to see. They missed a magical opportunity. There was some indecision. You or them, because we have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy here. So there's some kind of indecision, unable to make a decision. Somebody didn't see this Queen of Pentacles, what was offered. Maybe they just weren't getting it. I don't know. Because it definitely has to do with two people being on the same page. See, some kind of agreement. Now, if you're on a break from someone and you had an agreement to just kind of clear out negative energy and take a break, and somebody reaches out to someone else, is possible here too. Let's have a look at this Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so you've changed your focus. You're focused on other things. This person wasn't giving you the attention you wanted, possibly, so you just like I say, going to get attention elsewhere. Or maybe you didn't give them what they wanted, so they got attention elsewhere. But there's definitely that energy of the Queen of Wands changing their focus. You know, this person's looking to see what you're focused on. I feel they failed to recognize this. They were indecisive, missed this opportunity. Yeah, see, this is, look at that. There's definitely someone in their feelings and emotions here. Yeah, you might actually be focused on another person. Who is this King of Cups? Yeah, I see some Aries. It has to do with someone reminiscing, one last look over their shoulder. It has to do with taking a leap of faith, going down this path. I feel like whatever has ended, now it could be someone ending something with another person, but it could be a life cycle, a habit, the way they conduct themselves, because it has to do with coming in right, doing and saying all the right things. See, you're open, but they need to come in right. They need to be fair. Okay, someone possibly didn't treat you right, or they weren't fair. A lot of balance here. Yeah, see, somebody was stuck and stubborn, refusing to budge. You're not giving in, but you're open. You're open to receive, but you're no longer giving. So it has to do with this leap of faith, this path. See, it's just two people taking a risk. It takes two people to build. Someone's being stuck, stubborn, maybe even being selfish, you know, but I see this connection between two. Some of you do have a choice between two. Like I say, you may have another opportunity and not so sure if you should move on and be open to another opportunity, because I see multiple opportunities, things speeding up after an ending. Yeah, see, someone didn't get what they wanted. See, this is an energy of being cautious, being careful. This is somebody who was being very cautious. So we don't have the Queen of Cups here yet, do we? Nope. Yeah, so I feel this is someone who's being very cautious how much they gave, how much they shared. So they came in with lack. I feel like you have someone who either had insecurities. There's something emotional here too, you see, about taking a risk, a leap of faith. They're reminiscing. They're looking back at what happened, this failure to see. They missed an opportunity. So this could be someone from a long time ago when you were young, you know, teenagers, young adults. There's definitely, you know, like I say, it could be someone who was crushing and didn't make a decision. Maybe you know, waited for this person. You may have shared something, said something to them. Maybe you started something. It's definitely, you know, it's possible we had two people who went their separate ways. Maybe you just set this person free, or they set you free and you went on your separate ways. It looks like you could be coming back together. There we have it. You know, you didn't get something you wanted. They didn't get something they wanted. Now, if you were both married or in relationships with other people, it may not have gone well. You never had that complete emotional fulfillment. But I definitely feel two people went their separate ways. It's like your paths are going to cross again. Yeah, interesting. There's definitely a few scenarios in this one. Tell me about the Queen of Cups for Sag. There we go. Yeah, see, a little fear, things hidden, a little bit of confusion. Yeah, fear of commitment, could be yourself, could be them, both of you for that matter. But there's definitely an energy of something hidden. Someone not showing their true self. They were apprehensive about whether you had their best interest or committing, or if you were the right person. I feel they're going to reach out. I feel your paths may cross. You may actually run into each other. I see a marriage commitment, a house, a home, a strong financial foundation. See, I feel this is someone who wanted to be financially stable before they started something. So maybe they went off. You went your separate ways, and they went off and made a bunch of money, because there's definitely a lot of focus, a lot of drive and ambition. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're changing your focus. You're just doing you. You're in protective mode. Some of you are saving your money too. You're not budging. The Empress, you're not budging. You're trusting your intuition. You know who this is. But you know what's so interesting with this person? They already knew everything they needed to know. They already knew you were possibly the right person. But I feel that there was insecurity to do with money and finances, or the lack of. I feel like your paths are going to cross. It's also somebody who runs away every time it's time to take it to the next level, for those of you where it's not a past person, okay, or someone when you were young. There's definitely a friendship. I mean, this could be a friendship with two people who work together. You know, you have a lot of common energy. There's no doubt. A lot of energy, a lot of passion, drive, and ambition. So it's possible for some of you it's a friend. Maybe you already know that this person's kind of checking you out, looking at you different, maybe. Yeah, this is somebody waiting for something to end. Maybe, like I say, maybe someone's gotten divorced or waiting for somebody to end a situation. But there's that intuition, the inner wisdom, being wise, trusting your inner knowing here with the Empress energy. It's like you already know. Yeah. I feel like it's them, though. I don't know why, but I feel like it's like they already know. Maybe someone started something, reached out, started something before they were over someone else. Yeah, there's definitely some regrets. Somebody here has a little bit of regret here, a little bit of shame, or they were just, you know, focused on something really negative emotionally. The cups that are spilled. Yeah, someone looking back, feeling a little bit beat up. See, this is a person who generally doesn't give up, but I feel it's like yourself, like you've given up. It's telling you not to give up. But you know what's so interesting too? This is someone who's putting something behind, wanting to move towards something more successful. Definitely two people who've had a tough time in their love life. Maybe you have an agreement with someone to come back together if you both haven't been married or found the one to connect. Yeah, so there's definitely an energy of change. So it's an energy of something coming back around. But I also see the change with the Empress. See, when you're just about to move on, when you're just about to end something, this person comes back around. Yeah. I want to... Three of Wands energy. I want to look at that. Yeah, see, someone didn't tell you something. They kept something to themselves. Doesn't mean they lied. Okay, it just means they didn't tell you everything. Well, it's an energy of I swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So what they do is they don't lie. They just don't tell you everything. They kept something to themselves. So there's definitely something to do with not being on the same page, communication issues. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, someone, see, there's a lot of emotional fulfillment. You were waiting for something here, or they were, but it has to do with someone keeping those feelings to themselves. They'd rather drink their own tears. Someone's pride got in the way. Maybe you're more successful. Their pride got in the way. They didn't have a lot of money. But it's an energy of someone who failed to recognize a magical opportunity. Okay, regardless. But there's definitely that indecision as well. Wow. I feel nobody got what they wanted. A cycle's ending, a new cycle beginning. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, see? Some Cancer energy. Oh, there it is, the life path. Someone's soul searching their life path, looking for clues and answers. See, this person's going to reach out and ask you if you're single. Okay? It could be an explanation as well if you've gone your separate ways, but it has to do with taking things to the next level. Commitment, marriage, doing things right. So you're open. You're open. You're looking at the details. It's possible someone may have been in a relationship and didn't tell you, for some of you. A little bit of a secret here. And it has to do with someone ending it. And now I see the change and this person contemplating their life path. It's a person who wants to build. This is a person who definitely works a lot. Definitely. Very, I feel there's somebody very disciplined, a lot of self-discipline because they're manifesting. Somebody who wants to have everything they need. They want to be prepared. Okay, so I definitely feel insecurities and someone's pride got in the way. A little bit ruled by their ego. So, and with that Chariot energy, it's an energy of someone who's determined to be successful. Someone trying to, see, controlling their emotions, trying not to get emotionally invested, but they did. And I do see a sense of cooperation, compromise, going down this path. See, they're thinking of teaming up. They're looking at the clues, the answers, things that they didn't see, is the compatibility, the things you have in common, this beautiful creative energies. This could be a wonderful partnership. They want to build, but it's about putting in the effort. It takes two. See, this is someone who kind of maybe didn't reciprocate and they let you do all the work. They definitely work a lot, but I feel both of you, King and Queen of Pentacles, a power couple. King and Queen of Cups. Very similar. I'm telling you, they could be, really could be anybody, but it looks like they may have, and it could be just an energy with the, yeah, I feel like it just could be an energy. A lot of this is to do with their pride, their ego, their success. This is someone who didn't think something would be successful, see? But it's like they took a risk. They took a leap of faith and then became kind of insecure. So definitely a little bit of player energy, somebody with an ego, maybe a little arrogant. This is an energy where someone kind of projects something onto the other person. Now, maybe they weren't faithful, so they kind of felt you weren't, or vice versa. But, that Six of Wands energy is, it can be a victory, but it can also be somebody who doesn't have that victory because there's some sneaky behavior. This is the one that got away. So they're looking at the energy. You're the one that got away. They let you get away. Their ego. They were ruled by their ego, their pride. Yeah. Yeah, they were definitely indecisive, back and forth, struggling. Maybe they were robbing Peter to pay Paul. But I feel it has to do with the struggle to decide. One minute they feel very positive, the next minute not so sure. Maybe, and I feel some of you too, maybe they were comparing you to someone else and weighing the pros and the cons. It looks like to me like they made the wrong choice. They either picked the wrong person or you just went your separate ways and they're coming back around. Yeah, so there's other people involved, possibly a third person. But it has to do with weighing the pros and the cons of reaching out. Some kind of an event. Now, it could be introducing you to friends and family. Maybe it's someone who was trying to keep you all to themselves. The star is often a person who's very popular. So maybe this person feels you're really popular. Maybe they're not so much. Or they're just someone who's used to being chased. They get whatever they want. But there's definitely an energy of popular in the community. So that's why I feel they're weighing the pros and the cons here about I'm going to tell you this with this Chariot. I feel like your paths are going to cross with this person again, regardless. Okay, you're either going to run into each other because there's definitely two cards of reminiscing. This is someone who could be missing you. I don't know if this is a friend. Maybe there was some friends with benefits. It was on and off. But I feel this is someone who kept something to themselves. Prince of Swords. Yeah, you may have cut someone out speaking your truth, see? Maybe you were being truthful with this person, but you may have ended it, You definitely want to know the truth. That's your inner wisdom, your wise. So you definitely know who this is. This is... it could be a secret admirer, someone who's been crushing and is in your social circle who, has never really reached out to you. Because I definitely feel like someone's in a hurry and they're contemplating their life path, the path their life has gone on. But wow, I feel for most of you, definitely know who it is. Okay, and it could be just a friendship. Maybe it was a friends with benefits on and off, or maybe that's what they thought. So I don't know, but I feel like you're being very wise and discerning with the Empress energy. You're questioning this. You're trusting your inner knowing. It's like you already know. I feel like maybe you knew. Maybe you knew this person was telling you the truth. You may have kept it to yourself. Maybe you took a risk and you didn't get what you wanted. So it has to do with responsibilities, being accountable for your own risks, okay, your own behavior. But I feel this is someone who feels kind of responsible for something. Yeah, see, they're looking at this. They want to build. I'm telling you, it's about putting in the effort, offering you this opportunity. It looks like an invitation. Whoever it is, they've gone through some kind of change. Something has ended. There's the death of something. Now, they either ended something with another person, or if there's someone who's been online dating, social media, they may be clearing people out here, because it has to do with ending before you start something. So they're definitely going to reach out and ask if you're single. Yeah, see, it has to do with investing, waiting patiently for the right opportunity. It's someone, if you don't know who this is and you're going, I have no idea who this is, then that scenario is not for you, where you know them. Two people going their separate ways, not budging, not giving in. Some of you actually could have someone in your social circle here waiting for the right opportunity to ask you out. Okay, maybe you're just waiting for this person and you feel like just giving up. But definitely, since this came out near the end, anyone who is coming back around, you're definitely going to be having some words with them, okay? So watch your words a little bit here, but I feel like you're being very wise. Yeah, see, it's a lot of transformation. You've changed, you see? So it has to do with change. If you have a person who comes back around, or like I say, you may have a choice. If you have a choice to make, some of you are definitely going to end something, okay? And move on to someone else. But there's some of you, most definitely, I can see now, have a person. Now, it could be someone you work with too, who's waiting for the right opportunity to ask you out. So I see some kind of place where people congregate, where they socialize. Maybe just asking if you're single. Maybe you're giving the impression you just want to be single. Okay. Well, there's something that two people aren't on the same page with regardless. So I don't know. Very confusing read. A lot going on. A lot of busy. You know, it is a busy time of year. Spring has sprung in the northern hemisphere anyway. Maybe other places in the world, but I definitely can see a lot of effort and work being put in where it takes two people. See, there's a need for change, looking back. So just about when you're ready to give up, somebody is coming around. But some of you are moving on, most definitely, to someone new. Or, like I say, you could have two people around you and you decide to make a choice. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, so TikTok, time's running out. See, it's a person who's in a hurry. This is someone who doesn't want you to get away, you see, but they're shy or apprehensive. Now, and again, with TikTok, if you have a person who keeps making up excuses not to introduce you to friends and family, you're going to start feeling uncomfortable, where you feel like you're wasting time. No more wasting time. Time's running out. Maybe you're getting older, you know. So there's that too. There it is, the higher power. It's also an energy of being your higher self. I see energy of, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do see divine timing. Okay, a higher power is at play. It's a 4. Things have been very stuck. So it's definitely this energy of something high vibrational, but to me, the higher power is that divine timing. Some of you have someone missing you. Some of you have someone who's crushing on you. And others of you, there's definitely an energy of a lack of equal give and take, of sharing feelings and emotions. Like you showered your abundance, you gave somebody something to work with here, and they didn't take that opportunity. Okay, regardless, whether it could be them, like I say, keeping their feelings. We got the Prince and Princess of Cups here. So yeah, it's a lot of emotion, imagining, a lot of fantasizing here. Yeah, a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda too for someone. But it's an energy of imagining with the moon. Things aren't very clear, see? Yeah, I feel that you waited for this person to reciprocate. So I feel there comes a point where you're only waiting for so long, and then you take another opportunity. Some of you definitely have felt like giving up, but I feel like you're not going to give up. And one thing about people who say that and still watch single readings, if the right person crosses your path and they put in the effort and they want to build, you could change your mind. Okay? TikTok, time is running out. You know, someone's ego's getting in the way. There's that hot air balloon. See? Wasting time. I wish you guys the best here. I feel things are going in your favor, like I really do. I feel like you're focused on work. Money's looking good, maybe even getting better. And I definitely see a soulmate connection, a friendship. You may meet a new person too, suddenly, where you all of a sudden decide to end this waiting for someone. It could simply be that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Chop wood. Yeah. You're going to tell someone's being told chop wood. Sweeping things out the door, clearing things up. And there's the energy of the other half, the one. That's that wand energy, but it's a yang energy. And then we have, yeah, so someone needs a little boost. We got someone who's a little apprehensive. There it is. I was really having a hard time with this energy, with the cards before it, whether it was just excuses or someone who's shy. So someone needs a little boost of confidence. They need a leg up. Okay. Someone's lacking the confidence here. It's a person who's waiting for the right opportunity. So it's investing. I feel someone's going to ask you if you're single, and it could be someone you know, could be someone who's crushing, could be someone at work. It could be a person coming back around who needs a little boost, a little leg up here. See, with that polar bear. Someone feeling a little left out in the cold, maybe a little lonely. So there's shyness and apprehension regardless. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. There's some, there's treasure at the end of this. I feel whatever this is things are going to go for you, because I feel like you're going to ground yourself and just breathe. I don't think you're going to get all dramatic. I feel like you're just going to stay really calm and deal with whatever kind of comes your way. This is being your higher self. So be your higher self. Watch your words. Okay? Take care, and we'll see you soon.